Finna be on. What it do? Yes, we are live. I had the lips can't be crusty on live. Let me come
No,
up. we don't know. We don't want no crust on live though. Um,
definitely not.
man, I just wanted to tell you for real. Thank you, Posse, for like joining me on today. I have to say that you truly. I've known you for a while.
Yeah, yeah,
For a long time.
long time.
Um, my history in dance and in entertainment, but just to watch you doing your thing, you coming back out with some heat. I just wanted to
Right
sit down and talk
on.
to you today.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That I mean, like right now, I need all them little victories to know people paying attention. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since I dropped something, so I take all the little victories, just the regular mug, just somebody like, hey, I like this song, or I caught it. So you know, at this point, I come from being him to now it's like I still feel like I'm him, but it's prove yourself again. So that's why it's
And,
called You Heard Me. I just want you to hear me right now. You know what I'm
and
saying?
I'm digging it. And I have
I
to say
appreciate
though,
it.
to be honest, you meet so many people along your journey, and I can always say one thing about you: you always been cool, a real one. No
Appreciate it.
bad vibes, no bad energy. You
Anybody
just
got time for that?
Yeah, you always been cool people. So when I saw you drop this, I'm like, I gotta highlight. You know what I mean? I gotta
Man, I
highlight Posse,
appreciate
like
it.
doing this thing. So we're gonna dive right in though. Cause I
Okay, come
just
on.
want, I like people to hear about the journey, you know what I'm saying? Especially from STL artists doing their thing and just out here living their life. And it ain't easy. Everybody think it's
Nah,
easy.
not at
But
all.
when did you start rapping? Let's start there.
When some of these peoples was babies, you know what I'm saying?
Babe.
Man, it's been over 20 years. I started in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't ashamed to say I'm 46 now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I
Okay.
started in high school. I was in a group called Core, which is now clothing line plus label. You did. It was me and the guy Lou Cooley. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lou
Mhm.
Cooley. That's my bro. Still, we still. You know what I'm saying? We still linked. We started out as a group. I was dealing with my guy Marlon. He got a barbershop over in Beverly Hills now, off of Natural Bridge. But Marlon, him, and Marlon, and the producer Sleep. Pretty much, that was the nucleus right there. We had
Okay.
a lot
Okay.
of other people around us, but we started there and just got to a point where, how you like you said, it ain't easy. So life kind of pushed Cooley away for a minute, and me and Sleep went in hard. Um, Marlon, and then we had management. You know what I'm saying? At that point, we just went from there. That's where Posse was born in. Um, as far as a solo artist, after Cooley kind of slid away, and from there, it was just her with it.
Yeah.
Lunatics went to school with them. I was around like during the time they was
Uh-oh.
yeah, and and him saying like, bro, if we just go gold, we can come back and do it again. That's all they wanted. Never thought it was gonna be that. All us pretty humble guys, if y'all know us. So for the most part, we knew we dope, but we just
Yeah,
gonna do this and we'll keep it going because we hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
absolutely. So how did you come up with the name Posse though?
I smoke a lot. No, but it was that like
Okay.
watching TV. Happy Days. I went through a few name changes. And then just one day watching Happy Days and smoking. I'm like, every time you see me,
You say Posse?
so Potsy. I'm like, it kind of got a little ring to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't
Yeah.
extra. It's all right. It ain't over top. Like, I just kind of tested it out, and everybody took to it, ran with it.
Exactly. No, it's dope. You don't hear, I mean, you hear a lot of repeat names. You don't hear, I haven't
Nah,
heard of Potsy, you know what I'm saying?
nah.
So that's dope, it's
Me and
yours.
Happy Days. That's it. You did.
Yeah, okay. So you've been rapping for forever. You've been doing your thing. What really inspired you? I know you had a deal, and I don't know how much we can go in depth. I always share my story because I've been signed to a major label too. And so I know what it's like, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so you got your deal. You was popping here. What was that experience like for you when you got signed?
I mean, that's a beautiful thing, to be on that journey and then actually accomplish it.
Yeah.
Like they do something for you. But the fact that I did have them guys making in front of me, I saw the Chingies and even Quine, Ebony. So I kind of had a chance to see some things, then being like close and actually going on some of them college tours with the Ticks, and you know what I'm saying, doing actually being able to be on the sweatsuit tour or whatnot. Um, it gave me an insight already. So once I got in there, it was like it wasn't just like yeah, it was like
Right.
time for business. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
Yeah.
UV. Me and UV was literally like it was like where other people might be like, all right, let's go have some fun. A and R like, well, why don't you go with me to get attacked? Nah, we go into the room. We finna strategize on tomorrow. We got, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? We finna go count this money from selling this merch, and
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Not caught up in it. But just beautiful thing to actually accomplish what you've been. I mean, most of my life, and then my family come from me. Like cousins had groups, female and male. My old dude was in the group. They almost got signed. Like it's just been around me. So for me to get there, it was kind of like I was filling some shoes, accomplishing some things. I took the
Yeah.
ball from where my people took it. You know what I'm saying? And also just the love for it. I grew up with it in my household, rehearsals and all that. So can't even explain that feeling. It's like you here
Right.
now, but I knew the work.
Okay.
I knew it's like now it's time to work though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So,
absolutely. I mean, and that's one thing about St. Louis. I mean, I know other places say they people grind, but I know St. Louis grind. Like we got some
man,
straight grinders. Like we don't sleep.
and we don't slack up either on you because like early on when we were the core, I remember like DJ Big Sexy Cool Chaos. That's Big Bro,
Yeah,
and he on the radio, but he ain't say, oh, I'm gonna play it. You got it? Nah, he said make it hot in the street. So boom, we all right. Well, bet it's a parade coming up. We finna
okay.
give out all these CDs, and that's because the city gonna make you work for it. We only own what's hot already. We
Yeah,
ain't building nothing. If it's hot
nah,
already, we with it. Even
yeah,
you new music, DJ got to build it in the club and make it hot. Or you got to
yeah,
be in the streets, and if not, we ain't messing with it. So I'm like, if I get in on these CDs, the music there, they gon' listen. We
yeah.
gave them deals out, and probably about 2 weeks later, he was like, "You did it, little bastard." And then boom, from that, honestly, and I don't know too many people that I can't even I can't name, I can't say nobody did it, but at that point, as the core, we had potential ball on 95.5, and then I think it was what 100.3 at that point. We had
Yeah,
whatever. Toy Boy did that track and Richie Stacks did the other track, but same time we got two songs on the radio, just on different radio stations because they battling at the time. So
yeah.
yeah.
That's what's up. I was just gonna say for those who don't know, what was your number one, the pop off, the single, the video?
Round
I
five
mean,
now, clap your hands, shake or whatever, or put the flame to it, in your ass like or whatever. I spelled out St. Louis with the verses. Like the first line was all S's, second line all T's, third line period.
yeah,
Next line L. Like,
that's
but
so
before
dope.
Papoose did it, I did that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And I love me some papoose. So speaking of who, what artists out here in this industry that you like, man, you know, they cold, they sick.
Like now or just period.
Period. One of your top. Like,
Man, I'm
yeah.
a Pac tip, Jay Z, Scarface, like them my top ones. They them four artists. They give you a little bit of everything. I just told one of my guys the other day, like we listened to Scarface. I'm like, you don't get that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
fabricated. Everything sound like real life. Everything sound like something you getting from somebody from your neighborhood or from where you from. Like every
Yeah.
every aspect of life, they tap on it. Mad, angry, hustling, stealing, killing. Like they gave you everything and channeled all the emotions. So
Yeah.
yeah, them
Absolutely.
yeah, them the type of guys I should I say cater myself behind the outcasts and the red mans and all them help shape me.
Yeah. Yeah. People always be like, man, I mean, you had to listen to somebody to,
Man,
figure
come
out,
on, man.
yeah, how to be separated, how to be different, but make it your own, but
Yeah.
also respect what was before you. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's dope. That's super dope. Them some dope people you listed though.
Hey, icons, them top in the game. You dig?
Yeah, yeah. And so regarding to you and your hustle, your grind, you got your deal, you know, you said it felt good, it felt natural. So throughout that time when you had your deal, what are some things you experienced that you like, I never forget, this was amazing. And then what are some things that you can kind of give advice on for those who just eager to get a deal? You know what I mean?
If you're not ready to work, that ain't the place for you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just because you sign don't mean okay, I'm here. It means now I really have to work. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And don't get caught up. If you're not if your mind not, if you're not a grounded individual, that industry is not for you.
Man, that part
It's
right
not for
there.
you because you'll get lost and you won't take care of business. You won't accomplish what you actually there for.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it, but then you'll look back and you'll be in turmoil and be like, man, and won't have nothing on the back end of it. I tell people like, never said it in an interview, but I probably prayed myself out of my situation. I was on the bus on the sweatsuit tour coming back. I had been seen so much over the years. I was like, if it's a possibility of me turning to what I see out here, man, I
Mm.
go back home and work. Like, I don't want to be there. I don't want to go back home and can't tell people what I've been through or what I'm on. Like, nah,
Yeah.
I don't want it to take me, and I always feel like I was pretty humble and grounded type of guy, but I'm talking about
Yeah.
after that, everything was this. It was like, dang,
Yeah.
but maybe I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I
Yeah.
wasn't ready. You know what I'm
I
saying?
always say what's for you is for you, right? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's how it works. But that's good that you were wise enough, and like you said, had a foundation to know, hey, that's not what I want.
that ain't
You
it.
know, and to be able to be strong enough and strong willed to say that's not what I'm going to get either. Because some people
Yeah,
can say that ain't what I want, but because it looks good, the money look good, the fame look good, I'm gonna do whatever to
yeah,
get it.
take it just to get it. Like, nah, and that's the beauty in knowing what a struggle like too, because you ain't necessarily scared to go back to it. You know how to maneuver if you got to. I mean, right now, yeah, I wish like Murph career perfect to me. You know what I'm saying? Murph consistent.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Some might be like, where he at? He moving. He makes some money. He still
yeah,
being Murph. He's still taking care of his family. He still got opportunities in front of him. And he don't have to succumb to the bull at all. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Shout
That's
out
what's
Murph.
up. That's what's up. And so I know it was like you said, was it a hard decision to say? You said you prayed your way out of it. Did you take a break after were released and from your deal? Did you say, you know what, let me rethink some things or let me start from the drawing board? What
Oh,
was
it
that
wasn't
process?
really a plan. Like I said, it's kind of like God took over. Like, oh, okay, well, yeah, because I was in line to be that guy. Like after I was there after everybody kind of had the. It was like, okay, well, what's next from St. Louis? Y'all got something? I was that next guy. Like the record made it to top like 36 on the rhythmic charts. No video. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I was in line to be that next guy. So it's like all of that wrapped into one. It just came like, okay, well, my management. Okay, well, first of all, we around tax season, so people in the labels are moving from different departments and coming from different labels, and so I get the A&Rs and everybody that was like, he the guy, they gone, and then you get Kevin Black come over here. Me and Kevin Black, when I see him, he's like, hey, Potzee! But then he get over there, he got his own agenda. He got Busta Rhymes. You bringing people with you, so now I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? So which was all right for me. I worked, but we started getting ignored. And me not knowing no better, instead of me being like, ignore me then, let's just go over here and do this. And then catch up as I've been on. It was like, hey, if they ain't gonna do nothing, then let me go. You know what I'm saying? So we kept trying to, we never got to turn in the album. We went in and said with Ty Wiley and all them. And the button never was pushed. But just in that whole spin, I had issues with my management. You know what I'm saying? We had a misunderstanding. So is that me? Hold on. Let me see here. Let me see here.
I don't know if anybody else can hear, but I want to hear you clearly. Okay.
Hold up. What just happened here?
Whenever you talk, it starts doing this little static thing.
I don't
But
know what just happened. Hold on, let me see something.
I'm like, they need to hear this though. It's some good stuff, because
Yeah.
trying to get out there and do their thing in the industry. We not, it ain't definitely not to deter you, but you need to do
What just
great.
happened here? Hold on. Let me see. Man.
I sound like a robot. Is it me sound like a robot?
Yeah,
It might not be you. I
yeah.
don't know, but that's
I don't
okay.
know what just happened all of a sudden. Let me see something. Um,
Okay, is it me or Potsy sound like a robot for our listeners? Okay, it's me. Potsy, it ain't you, it's me.
all right,
Okay,
all
there's
right.
you
Yeah,
keep
you
going.
sound okay. Well, well, basically, like my team kind of fell apart. You know what I'm saying? I had confusion.
Okay,
Man,
it's you. Go ahead.
okay. So like my team kind of fell apart in short. And then we still tried to keep it moving, but just everything was a decline. Like the manager that kind of replaced my manager, the person that was assisting us ended up being my manager, and that person ended up kind of pissing off the Warner offices, and you know what I'm saying. And then not being cocky, but just knowing who I am and believing that my team was gonna be able to push forward. I'm like, man, let's get out of this deal and go find something else. Like we'll find something else. But it didn't turn out like that. Once we got out the deal, like Celine, shout out Celine, he actually the guy he's over 300 now. But Celine was like, he got us out that deal. But then after that, I was like, you let me go, because he started being like, we don't have no money for recording. We don't have no money. It's like, I'm fine, but I'm at home still. Like I got bills, I got a shorty, I got a late, like I got stuff to do. So it's like, if you ain't got no bread, like what you doing, bro? Again, not really understanding like this part of it. Like no different than in the streets or whatnot. We had a little bread, we worked with it. He got to piece this together as we go. He need to get back to it. I was supposed to just trust in Celine to keep it moving, because Celine did get, what I'm saying, he gave us that extra to get us started. But not knowing no better, we don't have no industry here. Just on some, we can get back, because I believed in me and my team. But again, my prayers probably blocked all that. Because even in the misunderstanding me and my original management had, I'm telling them like, no, it's not like that. And bro, no, they didn't hear none of that. It was whatever. That shook up the offices, because it's like they've been communicating with them, and now who is she? Well, her husband is on the Cardinals, but so what that mean to us? We ain't been talking to her. What y'all got going on over there? Now y'all business don't look straight. So how you expect us to move forward with you and your business ain't straight, bro? You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything just started doing this, and for I'm on some, I need a job. I got bills. I got, what I'm saying, the little money in the bank. I ain't turning the album. So that little bread is gone. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gone, but it's like, it's getting tight. We ain't in no shows or nothing, man. We need something different. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I pretty much, like I said, I believe I prayed myself out of it. I could have just kept it moving and stayed in it. And then on the side of that, it was decisions. Every decision in your life, it decides where you end up at. I had artists telling me, like, come out here to Cali, like, you the guy, like, we messing with you out here. Like, you got my couch, my floor, like, bro, come out here. But again, I need to stay here and take care of what I can do it from here. I just did it from her. And I got a son. I got, what I'm saying? I got an old lady. Like, I ain't going nowhere. I should have left. So, hey, if y'all can leave her or wherever you at to go get what you need to get, go get it and come back and take care of everybody. Do not be stagnant trying to stay in one place to accomplish your dream. The world too big for that. Do not sit still.
Right. So I don't know
So
if I like about this guy, but let everybody know about this new single you just dropped, because it's gonna go hard.
don't give up. Perfect example. In that song you listen to, a record deal I walked away from. If I would have stayed, would I be millionaire status or just some chef dust pay? You know what I'm saying? Tripe Trizzle did that. Shout out to Tripe. That's Nelly DJ for y'all that don't know. Bro did that, man. We actually recorded that some years back. But it always stuck with me. Those that know me for Good Evening, I know they love that, because it's that type of, what I'm saying? It's soulful. It touch. It's her. It's relatable. Um, but yeah, again, the album name, you hear me, that actually was planned to be the first song I put out, just reintroducing myself, period. But it just ain't turned out like that. It came out another way, which wasn't bad, because out at night. Everything worked. On Huey, everything was a tribute to Huey. You know what I'm saying? All that made sense. But that record was supposed to be the lead single off of everything that I was doing, but it fell into place because like it's like right now I had to put it out just so people could be like, oh, okay, he back. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna put a deluxe out. So me putting it out now, it's like okay, we resetting again. Top of the year, I'm finna. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the deluxe out, and then Valentine's Day I got some. Got a little. I'm gonna drop on Valentine's Day too.
Okay.
So you know,
That's a new
and me and Trife working on a whole project now too, cause again that's the old track, and I've been trying to. We had little issues with just getting it done to where it sound right, sound good, but I figured it out, and then once he heard it and seen it, he like, all right, let's do a project. So you know what I'm saying? Everything, like I said, everything for a reason. I right now, like that's the perfect example of what's good for Posse. I don't mind grinding. Sir Thorough was my DJ, but I like proving myself. I like being able to say, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Are you still? I still got it. Okay, yeah, let's go.
man. So you just dropped some jams and some advice all in one.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so you good at your own interview. I ain't been mad. Most of the stuff you give it to me. I appreciate that. No, and then is there anyone in the industry though that you have not worked with that you desire to work with?
Hmm, man, that's a lot. Definitely, definitely, them same people. Scarface, Tip. You know what I'm saying? I like the little new guy, Corday Hard. Yeah, it's them same people. It's like you almost can't even say Outcast or either one of them because it's like that's out of here. But yeah, and then I got a cousin in the industry that don't even know we cousins. One of the biggest producers in the industry. That would be like great for my great uncle, which is his grandfather, to see that happen. I mean, he called me one time. I'm out of town. I'm at the interview. He asked, hey. My cousin put him on the phone. You talk to Andre? I'm like, Uncle, who is Andre? He like Andre. My cousin like, Dr. Dre, our cousin, stupid. I'm like,
Right.
I didn't know. Oh, okay. I'm like, you sure? She like, no, really. Show me a picture. I'm like, oh, dude, straight E's. But yeah, I'll take that though. You know what I'm saying? Just on the strength of his family, not just on the strength, because dude's hella talented. But yeah, it's family. That'll be like a good collar pop right quick. But man, I'm all over the place. I'm so eclectic, man. It's so many I can go on and on with people I want to work with.
Okay. I love it. Absolutely. Just tell everybody what you got coming up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, great things popping, great things dropping. I mean, the lyrics to your music is so dope, and I hear the passion behind it. You know,
Yeah, I
most people
still
feel
like
like if it's been a journey, if it's been a while, and something didn't happen how I wanted to happen, they give up. How do you keep going?
again, you gotta have a love for it. Cause like right now, ain't nothing coming from it other than, you know what I'm saying, what I create. And again, if you don't have a hustle in you, then you ain't gonna be able to see a finish line in it. So you have to have a passion and a love for like this music in me. I love to hear a finished product. You know what I'm saying? Over these years where I've been gone, you know, some people would tell you like, dude, I ain't been going nowhere because they'll be in the studio and I'll be that guy in the corner like, they'll be like, Posse, dang, but I'm in here with somebody else like, nah, say that again. Nah, bro, that don't sound right. I do that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm helping produce vocals or just being the ear or just being the sponge or whatever. So I always been around, but you gotta have a passion for this, man, because it ain't it ain't nothing that's, you know what I'm saying? It's not that glorified once I get now, it's work. And then you ain't got no label or no or somebody dope boy or some or sponsor behind you. Man, it take all nothing but passion to keep it going. Cause when I spend money that I'm supposed to spend on something else to make sure I put a record out, oh lady, like, all right, because I know you own it, but hey, we gotta make sure we take care of this too now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got stuff to do. So it's like, some will come out of it. You know what I'm saying? On top of it, it's like I got the clothes. Like I made this year.
Oh, oh no.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing everything I understand right now. The music is just something else to promote everything else. Everything go hand in hand. So it's like when I ain't doing this, man, I feel like I'm missing my purpose. Like I'm gonna record whether I ever put something out and I ain't thorough. Like, man, you let your legacy die. Cause he got a USB where you can just hit like this, it just song song. He like, bro. And now we got the streaming, so it's like I don't have no excuse. Let me put it out. I gotta put all this stuff out. So next year it's gonna be
Popping. You
flat
got
out.
some shows. You gonna be doing some shows. You want to see your face?
Yeah, I pop out here and there, but like I said, like next year it's gonna be a whole little campaign. Shout out to the coalition DJs, the homeboy DJ3. He got something up his sleeve for me. You know what I'm saying? I talked to a few of the DJs from the West that, that was supporting me when it was going on. So it's just, yeah, next year is just like right now, like I said, I just had to get it out now to see what people think and just to get my feedback with it, you know what I'm saying? So now it's on, okay, let's make sure we market and promote it right. Let's be more strategic. And I'm rebuilding the team because, I mean, when I started doing it, it was me. You know what I'm saying? It was me. And then outside of that, it's my old lady. She doing whatever she can do for me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever need to be done, she right there. She back behind me pushing like, hey, jump out here. But when you jump back out here, don't stop, dog. You got to keep going this time. Because, I put out cake and I put out little stuff sporadically, but it wasn't never nothing consistent. It was like, and then can't do that. Can't do that. And I still got it. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't keep depriving people of this good ass music. I got to go and get it to them.
And I'm liking to get up. That jacket is hard. I'm like that.
Yeah, thank you. You can place an order. We got different colors and whatnot. Custom, everything custom. So you tell me what you want. Show me some shoes or something. We match it up. You dig? Jackets, hoodies, sweaters, shirts, dresses, everything.
Well, I just want to say for real, I appreciate your realness, your honesty, you being, it's 100% authentic, because a lot of people try to hide the journey. And, I'm proud of you because when life was popping for me, when I was out in these streets of the club and stuff, you and, the crew and you and all the chicks, everybody was all, we was one. Like at that time,
man, hey, that was a time. We had fun. We had a lot of fun back then. We did. We had a scene. There is no scene here no more. You get everything is like we had a whole scene, like DJs, the clubs. We had music played, people participated. Like we had all that. We had a scene. There is not a scene here no more. It's not.
Yeah. And it needs to be brought back with some good music, some good artists, stuff I can understand.
Yeah. And then it was everything, like the modeling, the dancing, everybody was like everything was working around here. Everything, it was something to, you know what I'm saying? It was motion. And everybody was enjoying, like, period. Like, and right now, shout out to all these little guys. Like, we have music here. We have good artists here. I don't believe we have a scene. When I look at where we come from, we don't have a scene. We don't have the atmosphere that'll create the stars. We don't have the industry here, and we don't have the scene. So we don't support unless it's popping. So, you know what I'm saying? And then the people it's like some of the guys here for me, it's some little guys I'm like, if I had a bag, I'd take them and move them out of town somewhere and lock them in the studio. Because if you don't do it like that, then they're a liability. And you don't know if they're going to be around for you to, you know what I'm saying? You can't have no shows around here because that mother going to get shot up, you know what I'm saying? Or it's going to be a problem. But if you take them away from here and build it and move them around, it can happen. And it just ain't been nobody to take these little guys because, like, Lil Tay should have been gone. Just to name a few, you know what I'm saying? Lil Tay, even LA Foes. It's like, you got a lot of these little guys that could have been gone. And right now, like, I got some little cousins, YG gang. But you got to get them away from her and all this in order for you to make it happen. Because we not a Dallas or Texas. We not Atlanta. We don't have it. It's not big enough to where we can have that scene, and it ain't catastrophic if these guys out here and got problems. So.
Yeah, that's real. You know what be dope about all y'all? I call myself old head because I'm older than the
Hey,
you
I
know, we
take
just rapping. I mean, if y'all threw a big show, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm about unity. So is that something you're going to see, like, where, you all are mentors for the upcoming artists and rappers, doing anything, and maybe putting them on a platform to where they can see how unity works.
well, they got it though. It's crazy because I always say this, like when it comes to the unity, we be looking for the city as a whole to get together. It don't work like that. Your family ain't like that. This part of the family rock and this part don't. These cousins hang together and them cousins hang together. So it's like you just have to start with what you got. So I do see them dealing with each other. It's coming back around to where they do have, but you also have that element of okay, they mess with each other over here, but they got a deal over here because again, it's like you said. Well, if we do a show like that, we can do it, but to involve them when we sit down and talk about it, like me and Kane had the conversation before. It's like, okay, well, if we bring him, do we inherit his problems? So can we put D Honcho and Lil Tay on there at the same time? Even though they say it ain't no problem, they ain't never really had, but it has been issues. So can we put them on the same show? Even though them the two, okay, no, we can't. Okay, well, if I just bring one, do it look like I don't mess with the other? Do I care? No, I really don't care. But then at the same time, now I'm inheriting this man's problems. So I don't need them problems. Got my own problems. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just a slippery slope, man. It's unfortunate, which is why you got all the females popping right now.
Yeah.
The females, you don't have them issues. If they have an issue, they gonna fight. Somebody only slapped on. Some of them, you got a few of them that might shoot something, but for the most part, everybody going home. When men have them issues, it's on the news. So
Yeah.
it's a hard go. It's hard. So what you do? Okay, King, Keywan, Murph, Chingy, what you do? Fresco, Stevie Stone. You grab all those guys that I do know that, and then the guys that are in that generation that don't have no issue, like my little guy Geo Davis, Geo hard. Geo, he outside, but he ain't got them issues to where if I bring him to a show, I got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Just for example. So it's kind of hard, but you got to, again, and go back to what I said at the top, you got to start with your little circle and just kind of build from there and let whoever can trickle in, come on with it. But can't worry about it, man. I've been done about worrying about the whole city. You can't worry about that because they sure the hell ain't worry about you. Everybody that popped from here popped outside of here first. So this is not the city to be putting your concentration on to make sure you get on. You can't.
Right. Right. Absolutely. Well, I just want to say thank you. I like to make sure when you get to the facts and you put all your stuff out there. So somebody looking to call you, collaborate, contact you, work with you. How can they reach you?
Uh, You know what? I'm gonna be generic. I ain't even finna go down to Potzee underscore core. Search Potzee. I guarantee you I'm gonna pop up. Wherever I pop up, tap in. I got a lot of stuff coming up, man. I plan on next year getting on y'all nerves. Literally. Like I don't have to record for the next 6 months when I can put records out. I'll be alright. But I ain't finna stop. Like I said, me and Trife working on a project. Roll from Black Pearl, his son, Mook, me and Mook working on a project. You know what I'm saying? I'm locking in with some producers. Plus, I got two projects, the Deluxe, Valentine's, and then I got one called Good Evening. Finna redrop Good Evening. Put that on streaming services. So it's like the work is there, and I'm steady working. So and at the same time, like I said, making clothes. So yeah, I'm gonna get on y'all nerves next year. Potzee. That's me. Tap that button.
That's right. Well, I appreciate you, Posse. I'm proud of you, man. I don't mean if it means anything at all, but you rocking it. Keep dropping them. I'm looking forward. Of course, we gonna support it. So keep
Hey,
doing
I
your thing.
appreciate you. Definitely. I appreciate you. I don't be getting calls, we get interviewed like that. You know what I'm saying? I like to be remembered and people appreciate me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But I thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
And we go back. You know what I'm saying? You can just look at me as old. You know what I'm saying? You can just look at me like that. But hey, we need to talk to. I got a dance idea. I need. We'll rap on Saturday about that. I need some things. For real. I be getting them inboxes like, we will make a video. I don't trust y'all. No, I need to talk to somebody I know. Yeah. Appreciate it, baby.
I got you. You have a good evening, Facebook.
heard me.
Let's go.
In a minute. Appreciate you.